Hey there, welcome to the top 7 rock cuts of this week. Thanks for watching, and please give the video a like and subscribe if you haven't. All right, let's get to it and check this rock out. So this one from the outside had some interesting banding and patterns, as you can see here from the exterior. There's a bit of patina on it, but you can see it just looks fairly unique. You can see it a little bit better they're wet. And on the inside, that definitely carries through. So this is another what I would call kind of a Jupiter rock, just because of the banding and the way that looks in the middle of the rock there especially. We actually have some ringed banding going on the top part of the rock there. You can see it a little bit better on that side. But very interesting and a really pretty one. I haven't seen one exactly like that, but definitely a new favorite. Okay, let's check out this rock. So from the outside, you can see there's some interesting colors going on. It's lighter than a lot of the rocks I find first off, and there's some pink and a bit of orange. So let's take a look at the inside, and that is a really unique pattern. So we've got a lot of different colors going on. There's a red vein there along the top and a couple oblong dark red shapes on that side and just one on this side. And then it goes into some almost porcelain white stone there at the top of this one. But a really cool rock and a very pretty pattern. Let's check out this one. So this one has a very thick desert patina on it from that side, that reddish brown, and on this side as well. From the parts that aren't totally baked from the sun, you can see there's a little bit of purple showing through, and that is what I was excited about. So let's look at the inside, and that is beautiful. So it's a little bit porous, but a lot of the stone is quite solid, and it's what I would call a sunset coloration, and it's Rhyolite, but very pretty. I really like the shades of purple as well as the orange and the yellows, and there's even some interesting pattern there with a little bit of breccia there, where there's some small pieces of other stones that are in the rock, but very cool. Okay, so let's check this one out. So if you've seen some of my other videos, this is what I would call a potato rock, just because of the size and the shape. Also the color for this one, if it's a red potato. Anyway, they almost always are nice on the inside, so I was excited to take a look at this one, and I was not disappointed with it. So this has some really nice Wonderstone coloration going on with some of that light pink, red, and white banded stone there. And it also goes into an interesting breccia with a lot of lighter colored material and stones. Let's see if we can just get a little bit closer here, and you can see some of that a little bit better, but I really like the coloration on this one. Okay, let's check out this one. So as you can see, this has a very light exterior color. It's white, and the desert patina on it there really just shades it to kind of a tan and maybe orange or peach in a couple of places, but it looked almost crystal-like in some spots on the outside. So let's take a look at the inside here, and that is really pretty, and it is kind of crystal-like. Maybe this might be an agate type material here, and there are quite a few little inclusions and some really pretty banding as well going on. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at the individual sides. So you can see there's a number of different kinds of inclusions here. The other side is a little bit easier to see on. I can't really tell what the other material in there is, if it's stones or if it's some other type of inclusion, but really interesting. Okay, let's check out this one. So you can see it's got a heavy desert patina on the outside, the kind of red and brown layer that is there. There's also kind of a white crust on it, which is on a lot of these rocks. Let's take a look at the inside here, and this is interesting. It looked almost blank at first, but there's actually a lot of pattern going on in there, and a lot of pieces of smaller stones as well. It's just quite delicate, and the gradient in the colors is not super differentiated, but still really pretty. You can see around the perimeter where that desert patina has seeped in. And there actually is a little bit of color there. There's some orange in the center and kind of a grayish blue above it, but obviously very pale and very delicate. Okay, let's check out this rock. So you can see already that there's a lot of green showing on the outside, and I don't find a lot of green rocks, so I was definitely excited to see that. There's some brown swirls kind of running through it. That part of the stone looked really nice, but I wasn't sure how it would look on the inside, and it does look really nice on the inside, and it's kind of a very pale green, pale blue-green maybe, with the brown swirls are definitely running through the interior of that as well. And there's a couple interesting white orbs there. Just a little bit came through onto this side of the rock, but actually a pretty pattern. And there are some cracks, but not too bad. Anyway, thanks for checking all these out, and if you haven't already, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I will see you next time.